deep clean the splash pan, like scrub it down so hard. Cleaned like all around with some soap and water. It literally needs cleaned like 2 or 3 times to get all of the clay off of it, but you know, kind of prepping a little bit to move everything over to the new place. Once we kind of like wipe everything off here, but once we have some space, we like don't have, you know, a hose or anything. So once we have a hose, we can go outside and literally spray everything down. So that's kind of the plan, is spray everything down with soap and water before it gets put into the house. You know, start fresh. Here we go. Nice. Hopefully it all works out tomorrow. We're supposed to be getting internet hooked up. So, we'll see how that goes.
And we said 4 out of 10 then.
4 out of 10? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can help you out, improve that a little bit.
I think Tammy's package should be arriving this week as well.
Yes. I wonder, I'll have to check out that tracking too. Alright, we're opening this piece up all the way at the bottom, creating a hole for drainage, and then creating a shelf right on top. Pull this clay back up in the middle. And because we don't have a sink in the studio here, you know, it takes a lot of work to do a deep clean. You're like switching out buckets. Like a 3-bucket system. Alright. So we're making our large hanging planter. I'm going to do a small pull right up into the middle. Color that in a little bit. So I'm just lining our clay up, and I'm leaving a little extra in the center area, so that when we start to make this into a dome, we have that extra clay to pull out.
Tony said, I'm so excited on the 10.
Ooh!
Tony said, I sent you an email link.
Ah.
Don't have anything yet, but we'll give it a couple minutes here. We got bullseye in the chat.
Bullseye.
8 out of 10. +1 for the rain.
For the rain? So you said?
Okay.
Nice. +1.
Ashley said 10 out of 10. I guess we didn't look at the bingo here. Let's do that real quick.
It's looking windy.
Just to get a couple of randomized shuffles
Nice.
here. 1, 2, and 3. That's what your bingo looks like.
Check it out.
The challenge is on there.
I want to say.
And numbers in the chat. Show it to you guys.
Oh, let's go.
You don't even have to ask.
They're so good.
We got Ghost Reference 40 and 50 pieces.
Oh wow, I don't think we're doing any of that.
I don't know how long the stream's gonna go, so.
I mean, yeah, if the stream goes longer than expected, we could definitely hit 40, but we shall see. Alright, let's start actually bringing this out into a nice dome. And where's our rib tool? This guy, it's the one I like. Right up underneath. Push that out even further.
You didn't get any email or anything?
I have to look. Let's see. I didn't get anything from them. Looks like I see Tammy emailed.
Where?
Are you in the Swan email?
You click Swan Cam, it doesn't bring you there?
It does on my computer, but the links are different on, I don't know why. Should.
Grace just said pottery.
Pottery, let's go.
Alright, I'll bring it up then.
No worries.
Ash just said, thank you, Jess and Nick. Woo, it's so cute and perfect. Definitely gonna add an updated collection pic. BRB.
Oh, let's go. I love seeing the pictures. Alright, so we're going for 7 inches wide for this hanging planter, so it needs like maybe a 1/4 inch bigger. So that's all we're gonna do. Let's just give it a nice shape.
Alright, I can't
I got it here. Let's take a guess.
Martin said, I love this. What is that?
We are throwing pottery. This guy is going to be a hanging planter. So it's 7 inches wide at the belly down here. It'll get holes around the top.
Can't log in, so you're gonna have to do that later.
Okay. We'll check it out later, Tammy. Sorry. It's because we like cleared all the cookies on the browser to try to get it to be faster or whatever, and everything's all messed up. Alright, nice. So this guy will get 3 holes at the top for the twine. There's a drainage hole in at the bottom, and now we're going to make the base plate that will get attached with the twine.
Gail said, it's cold and rainy here. Bonzai said, lightly raining, but skies are dark, so hopefully we'll continue for a few hours.
That's nice. I like a hot rain. It's definitely overcast, no blue out there for us. It's all clouds.
Yeah, it's dark and rainy here.
Alright, we're just gonna pick this guy up softly. There it is.
Bonzai said, had a little shakedown yesterday.
What does that mean?
4.6. The epicenter was about 30 miles away.
Oh my gosh, like an earthquake? Is that what he's saying?
Pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever felt an earthquake?
I live in Las Vegas. We had one, but I was asleep.
Was it big? Or just like a little tremor, like it didn't wake you up? Alright, base plate. It's going to be pound 8. It's going to be like a nice bowl to catch all the drips. The extra drippy drops. And then also have an interior wall so we can attach the twine to it. Same deal, we gotta get it all the clay centered and push back down. And we lost it. Come on. Alright, I guess there wasn't a good suction between the clay ball and the mat. Let's try that again. I'm going to take away any water slurry that would be on our clay ball. Keep both sides nice and clean. There we go. Give it another little just centering. Alright. It's a great position to start in.
Jennifer said, what are you making with that clay?
We're making hanging planters. So we're on the second part, we're on the base plate. And we have to make 5 of our large size. So this little base plate is going to have an interior wall. This is where we connect twine so we can hang this planter with the plate kind of attached to itself. And now we're gonna make this into a bowl. Bring it up. Nice. Compress. Then I want to grab all this clay that's down in here. So I'm just gonna push it together. Start flaring it out. So our hanging planter top was 7 inches wide. We want this to be 7 inches wide as well, so it fits nicely together. So let's get a little more of a pull. Flatten our plate, compress the rim. Let's see, there's like some water there. Let's get all that off.
Ruby said, I'm subscribing.
Hey, thanks, Ruby. Let's go. All right, base plate achieved. I just like to make this more of a angle so it sits really nicely. We put 2 holes right here, feed the twine through the center and then up through the top of the dome. And we'll wire this guy off. We're gonna make it all over again.
Honda said, all the places across the country where I've been rained on, no place smells as amazing as the rainy desert.
Really? Florida's pretty great. I don't know the smell. Do you remember the smell of the rainy desert?
Yeah.
Would you argue or would you agree?
Different. When I lived in Phoenix, we had a couple of haboobs.
What is that?
It's like a giant storm of sand.
Oh, you told me about this before, like straight up like Interstellar. That's what I thought of. It's like a sandstorm.
Look at the pictures, like it's really crazy. It's just like a giant sandstorm.
It's called a haboob.
Yeah.
Dang.
When we're dancing in the rain, everyone would like go outside. But we only see it like once every 100 days or something. Said, okay, I took the picture in the community. Thanks so much. I am obsessed. I think we all know this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to re-pull this up so I can see this.
Let me make sure I'm all caught up here. All right, here we go.
Yay!
Ashley said, thank you so much. Here's the package. Boom. Got my honey planter. And, of course, we're going to throw in the honey mini jar.
Had to.
And there's the collection. The D60 coffee maker, 16-ounce mug, toaster, planter, butter belt, and mini jar, all in honey.
Aww.
What a collection.
Wow, that's stunning.
Send us another picture when you get something in the planter. And here's the chicken. Fancy and handy. Ruby said you have an online store.
Hey, yeah, we do. Thanks for asking. It's swancityceramics.com. It's all made to order. So you choose exactly what you want, what color you want it in, and we make it for you. So we're working through right now our the orders that we got over the last week or two.
Honey said it looks so good, Ashley W.
W's for sure.
I said it looks beautiful.
Aww. Yeah, I can't wait to see a plant in there.
So you said, are you on Etsy or no?
We have our own website, so swancityceramics.com is the best way to order, but we are on Etsy. So if you have like some special promos or anything, you can use Etsy, but definitely the best bang for your buck will be our website because we give you a special code. It's SwanFam, and that's 35% off. So you can definitely do whatever works best for you, but same products, just our website obviously does not take Etsy fees, so we can give you a better discount for yourself.
Film like a live order.
Yeah, so we do a thing where if you place your order while we're live and you verify that you're here in the chat, we will make it for you immediately. We stop everything that we're doing, we bump you to the front of the line, and you get your piece made live right now. That's for anybody out there that wants a piece ever when we're live.
Steve said hi from Hertfordshire, United Kingdom.
Oh, let's go. Hello to you out there in the UK. All the way from us in Florida.
Jammer also said, whoa, my love, my darling.
Jammer coming in with the first ghost reference of the stream. Congratulations. The gold trophy goes to you, Jammer.
Justin said, just popped in to say hi and send some positive happy vibes from England. Let's go.
Let's go. Guys, definitely let us know where you're watching from. That's freaking sick.
Blade Official said, do you ship to Canada?
Yes, we do. It's all on the website. You should have the ability to see shipping quotes for yourself. All on our website, international to every country. And if anything, if you're in a country that like isn't automatically listed by Shopify, you just let us know. Send us an email. We'll get you a quote, get it out to you.
If you go on the website and type in your address, it'll estimate customs and shipping costs and everything.
Yeah. Alright.
Raphael said, watching from Jamaica.
Ooh, nice. I'd love to visit Jamaica. Nick's been many times in his life. Man, he taught me how to say hello too. How do you say it? Guess I'm just gonna embarrass myself.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Wagwan.
Irie man.
Say it again? I can't hear you.
Like, it's like Irie.
Irie. Oh. Irie man. Wagwan. Alright, we're going big dome. Come on.
Oh, Vera said, I always admire who makes ceramics.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for being here.
Random user said, can we recreate the scene from the movie Ghost?
Random user. You're gonna be ghost reference number 2 of the stream. Taking on the silver. Congratulations. Coming in hot, quick. Alright, I think we got it. Let's see. Still a 1/4 inch too short. We want it to be at least 7 inches wide, so let's make it happen.
Got Sunset in the chat.
Hey, sunset. Happy Tuesday.
Fonzie said, sorry, I missed a few minutes. I was posting the flowers that will be divided in the fall.
Aww.
Said Nick and Jess's housewarming gift.
No way. Flowers.
Let's take a look.
That is insanely sweet. You already sent us a bunch of presents.
Said my great-grandfather's red tulips and my grandmother's yellow bearded iris. And some others currently blooming.
Wow.
Wow. That's beautiful stuff.
That's incredible. Dang.
Just a rose? I don't know.
That's wild.
I hate the ghost thing. Tiny just says, thank you, Nick, good sir.
Oh my gosh. Nice. I like never see it. I want to see it one time. That's funny. All right. Got our hanging planter topper drawn. Let's make it the base plate for him. Alright, 1/8 coming in. Clean off our chamois. We use a chamois on our wheel head because our wheel does not have bat pins. Some of the bats that you can buy have little holes to attach into screws, bat pins. Ours doesn't, so we use the chamois as a non-slip gripping surface. As long as you stay nice and centered, you're good to go. Alright. Come on up, get it all in the middle. Right back down. Drop it in.
Sunset said I've been super busy and don't take a break, so I guess it's catching up to me.
Oh yeah, you gotta rest as hard as you work. Sometimes it's like that with spurts.
And Israel Martinez said, how much does one of those cost?
I can't remember exactly what they were on the website. We offer them in 2 sizes on SwanCityCeramics.com. But we do have a code that you guys can use if you're looking to buy one. It's SwanFam, 35% off. And they come in, I think we have 13 different colors available right now for glaze options. We make all the glazes ourselves too.
You got Leo holding it down?
Let's go, Lee. Brand new glaze coming this week too.
All I did say, I should have taken those pictures of my old Rebel G. Small typo there, but all good. Pictures, they look great.
They look amazing. Oh my gosh.
You could say they are beautiful. God is great. There's no man who could create anything so pristine.
100%.
CM said awesome work.
Shout out to UCM.
And random user said, yay, I love the new glaze.
Yay! It's like a dark sea blue. We can show it off. There we go. Nice. Alright, so I'm just going to create more of a corner here. let's make sure we got our width. Yes, we did. That's great. Extra compression. Make sure this is like a bowl. And let's wire this off. Alright, so the dome sits on top of here. The drainage happens right in this connection area, and all the water that would be extra in your plant would just go right onto this base plate, so you can keep it inside. You won't make a whole big mess. Boom.
Ruby said I placed my order.
No way, Ruby! Let me check it out. Let's go!
You got an order for Ruby?
We got an order here.
Alright, big shout out to Ruby.
Just verify it's going to Dennis. If that's true, gotta be Ruby. And let's go. California.
What is
They
Ruby?
want a 5-inch purple quartz hanging planter.
Alright, we're gonna make it for
We're
you
gonna make
right
it
now.
right now. Let's go, Ruby. I got it ready for you. Verify. 1/8. This will be the topper. Purple quartz is such a nice color too.
And also, Ruby, if you want to get a better view, explain.
Oh yes, definitely. So we have 2 streams going on this YouTube channel right now. So you're watching a stream that's broadcasted from our phone, so the quality's kind of low. If you want a really nice video quality and really nice audio, close-up view of this, just click on our channel name and go to our YouTube channel, hit the live section, and go to the other stream. It's a horizontal platform. You'll see the difference as soon as you go to the live section. Just come on over to that stream so you can see everything close up.
Go to our YouTube channel, go to the live section.
Mhm.
There are 2 streams. Join the other stream. There's less people over there,
Yes,
but you'll be greeted by the Swan fam, and everyone's excited for the live order. So
everybody's excited. Come on over. Let's go, Ruby. Alright.
Random user did say, it's beautiful, I just looked at your site.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let's just get this centered up.
Ashley just said, Ruby.
Yeah, I know, right? Ruby, let's go.
Jammer said, I have to say this is fascinating to watch. You make it look so easy, but I can guarantee 100. If I tried this, my room would need a deep clean afterwards.
We definitely have plastic everywhere because it is a messy, messy business. Alright, I kind of wanted to wait to see if Ruby would come over to the other stream. Let me give him a second maybe before I start making this ball, but drink your water. Let's get it right down the middle. Flush to the bottom of the bat. Open it up a little bit. Create a small ledge here. That's the bottom of the pot.
Oh, Ashley said, just posted it.
Hey, let's go.
stopping a lot of people. They've been honked and said, Hannah, help me move those boulders. Thank you.
Let's go, Hannah.
Can't remember the name of that plant there, but there it is.
Oh yeah, it's like a summer cactus or a winter cactus. I think that's what it's called.
There's the
I used to have one of those.
You got a ton of free favors. There's Mount Rainier. Dang.
I want to see these pictures.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's cool.
And the boulders too, looking great.
Oh wow. Dang, you are making a killing off this offer up, getting all the free stuff. Holy crap.
Israel Martinez said you have good, reasonable prices. Just want to check that out on your website.
No, thank you. Ideally, keep everything affordable so y'all can actually buy them and use them forever and ever and ever. Alright, let's get this dome pulled up. A little bit more water on the inside. Right up underneath, grab the rest of this clay. There we
She
go.
said, I'm having green tea and water juice.
Ooh, I do have an Earl Grey tea right now.
She said, I think it's an Xmas cactus.
Oh yeah, Christmas cactus. I know they do summer cactus and Christmas cactus that look like that, and it just depends on when they bloom. They bloom in the summer or the winter. Shout out to Ruby. We just got another order. I don't know why it's not dinging. From Sunset? What the heck?
You serious?
Get out of here, Sunset.
Wait till she comes back. Fonda said, I just started to work on a rosemary bonsai.
Ooh.
I named it Jamie. Alright, we got another live order from Sunset, 2 streams in a row.
Yeah, man. That's wild. She is getting blueberry hanging planter in
Wow.
5-inch. Let's go, guys. Hanging planter for the win.
Alright, we got Sunset's order coming up after this one.
That's what I'm talking about. This one's for Ruby in the chat. And it's going to be 5 inches wide. So let's get our 5-inch.
Do we have that extra blueberry downstairs?
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
Can get it and see if she wants it. If you want. Alright, we got it.
We actually made an extra blueberry
Mhm.
5-inch hanging planter. And we can ship that out to Sunset.
This tomorrow, we just
Tomorrow.
straight up.
It's gonna be up to Sunset though.
Yeah. We're happy to throw it right now and make you a brand new fresh one. Or if you
Just
want
for you,
one.
or the one that was predestined for you.
Alright, Ruby.
As I said, it's Rosemary Jane.
Rosemary Jane. That's funny. One topper
We
for
got
Ruby.
Cat Kid in here.
Let's go Catkin. And let's get a bottom done. Here. Nice. 1 pound of clay going down. To change my settings because I guess I don't know what happened, but my orders are not cha-chinging like they used to. Need to be cha-chinging.
As I said, totally up to you guys.
Mm.
She said, making Jess work today, LOL.
Well, I'd like to give you the ones down there so you can have it as soon as possible. It's exactly what you ordered.
She said, my other order, how's that one?
It's trimmed and drying out, so it'll be loaded into a bisque kiln in the next bisque kiln that we do. Interior wall, nice and tight and compressed. That's our base plate. Right up underneath. Grab this clay. Nice pull. Time. Nice. Measure our interior. We're looking good.
Got William in here as well.
Let's go, William.
I just got back from Easter weekend.
Ooh.
A nice break from my retirement, LOL. Just in time to see the wheels spin.
Let's go. Happy Easter.
Like I said, when I saw the blueberry color, I had it.
Blueberry's so nice, isn't it? I know Gail loves blueberry too.
Perfect for the hanging planter too, and the shape and everything.
Yeah.
Looks like a big blueberry. You have a plan for a plant.
Do you?
She said, just don't tell my boyfriend. I said, JK, I'll tell him, he doesn't mind. I support you guys.
Aw, you rock. Alright, base plate done. Shout out to you, Ruby, for the live order. Shout out to Sunset. We were going to get that out to you tomorrow. Like
What
that.
color is Ruby getting it?
Purple quartz.
Alright. Big shout out to Ruby, thank
That's
you
freaking
for
sick.
that.
That goes for anybody out there that wants to place an order with us. While we're live, we make it for you immediately so you can see it be made. Bumped up to the front of the line so you don't have to wait the whole 6 to 8 week lead time. And code SwanFam just for y'all. Alright, nice. Let's go ahead and make another big one. Got it chilling here. Nice. When we hit an hour, let me know so I'll start trimming.
And it's just my spoon rest is blueberry, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I got like a little bit of everything. Freaking awesome. Honey, bowls, purple quartz planter, purple quartz dip plate, blueberry spin rest.
Like I said, I really like the blueberry glaze, but it's a little too vibrant for bonsai. Definitely overshadowed the tree.
Bonsai blueberry tree? Can you do that? Blueberry bush? You wanted the purple quartz, right? I know we have it written down in the email, but I'm just trying to remember. Alright, nice. That feels good in center. Let's open it up. In the middle. Straight down. Slow. Get the middle. Open it a little bit. Pull our fingers up to create a nice ledge. So we have a nice flat base. Open that up a little bit and compress it down.
I've been enjoying the blueberry kefir yogurt I made. Or kefir, I think it's actually.
Blueberry yogurt.
Kefir though.
What's kefir though?
We've had this conversation
Oh, we have.
many times. We got Karen in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Karen?
It's a different Karen though.
Oh, really? Let's go, Karen. Something at Karen Korori.
how long you been working with clay?
We've been growing for about 10 years. We've had the business for about 6. Get our wall situated. We use like our smallest bats, so we max them out. Sometimes it's a little difficult to pull right on the edge there. Got this. Gotta start pulling this out a little bit. Make a little extra clay in the middle so we can get a good stretch all the way to the top. And press.
Papa said you actually can make a blueberry bonsai, but you have to keep the soil or substrate pH significantly lower.
Dang. That'd be pretty cool.
And we got Dale, aka Daleb,
Daleb.
but it's Dale B.
Dale B.
Said hello, long time no see. I see you're hard at it.
Hey, welcome back in. Definitely. Never stop.
On this, blueberries have such subtly beautiful flowers. It's almost blueberry season here.
I'm excited. They're having a blueberry festival this next week to like kick it off. I don't know if we're gonna go, but
That's one thing, like, I think we got like 10 pounds of blueberries or something,
yeah.
and it only lasts like a month. And we gotta get like enough to last like a year.
We get like 30 pounds of blueberries.
I said, what clay is that?
Hey, so this is White Bear. It's by Kentucky Mudworks. It's a semi-porcelain clay body. Cone 6. Has no grog. It's super smooth and it fires extremely bright white. It's really nice. Did you say it's semi-translucent or no? I can't really remember. No. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's double check. I want this to be 7 inches at the belly.
We got informative glaze on Twitch.
Oh, what's up, man?
Cheap viewers, streamblue.com.
How the heck did they get the glaze name, though? Wow. That's crazy. What's our follower count on Twitch right now?
We got 90.
Dude, if you guys have a Twitch, yo, go drop us a follow. Straight up. We're trying to get to 100 to unlock, like, the next level of statistics that they'll share with us. Same with Rumble. Once we hit 100 on Rumble. Rumble just debuted shorts, too, so maybe people will like that. Alright.
We're at like 84 on Rumble.
Oh, wow.
Then I said, well, blueberries last a year. How can we survive that long?
We freeze them and we make them into jams.
Just
We have
seal
to
them in
preserve
jars.
them.
Yeah, we'll make blueberry jam. And we'll seal them in jars. We'll freeze them.
I've been watching a lot of videos about preserving foods recently, especially herbs. I've got like a huge herb garden.
Bonda said that's like the green chili here. We buy 2 or 3 cases in August/September. After roasting, skinning, and cleaning, it's about 40 to 45 pounds.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, they sell them like, you know, pre-picked too, but that's no fun.
And to Jess, Karen would like to know what clay you're using.
Ah, we just talked about it. It's the White Bear from Kentucky Mudworks. Alright, one more base plate coming up. So a pound and a half of base plates. Bunch this up a little bit in a bit. Alright, get this centered.
This dehydrating or freeze drying are also good preservation options.
Yeah, I want to dehydrate. I want to get the hydrator.
And of course, fermenting.
Fermenting. I like pickling, but I guess I don't know much about fermenting. Have you ever fermented anything? Like, that we pickle things. I don't know the difference, I guess.
I don't think they've ever fermented anything.
Yeah.
When you left some milk in there.
Made some cheese. Alright, this is how we're going to start our base plate. Nice and flat. And then right in the middle here, we're going to create a small wall. So open it up about a 1/4 inch, 1 finger length wide, and then we're going to push up against that wall from the outside to just give ourselves a little bit of clay for a tiny pull. That's it. Perfect. Little tiny wall right in the middle. Bring this whole plate out with lots of compression right to the edge. That's good. Shout out to you guys. Alright, come right up underneath, hopefully. Against the bat, slowly. Come on, pull through. Alright. So we bumped it a little bit. It's just even
Instead of
enough.
fermenting is when we get cheese, yogurt, kefir, kombucha, sauerkraut, corned beef. Since it's I love cheese.
Oh, cheese too. It's crazy. Alright. Done deal. Let's go right here.
Mama said I had lemon, pepper, chili, chicken strips fried naked in bacon grease, wrapped in a whole wheat tortilla with ranch dressing.
That sounds freaking amazing. Holy crap. That sounds unbelievable. Alright. Let's see. Another big guy coming up.
William said, Sunset, some people like blue cheese. God knows why.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Don't even start. Don't even start.
I hope someone took my blueberry bushes. I had one variety called Legacy, but they were all really nice, and I agree about that. Their flowers were so cute.
Aww.
Since said my boyfriend loved blue cheese, and he liked blue cheese crumbles. She said, I'm a ranch girl.
Gotta have one of each. Dip in both. I like blue cheese though.
Karen said, I like it, and pretty much every other cheese.
Yes. It's hard to find a cheese I don't like.
She said, I love blue cheese, Lilia, and she said, he started, Jeff.
The only like kind of cheese I don't like is like a super smoked cheese. Not a big fan. Sorry.
Britt said, you make it look so easy when I took ceramics 1 and 2 in college. I couldn't get the hang of making anything on the spinner.
Ah, Brit. It does take so much practice. We've been throwing for over 10 years, so. Did you like it though? You know? That's what matters. You took 1 and 2, so must have kind of liked it. Alright, let's get all this clay pushed back up. Kind of claw it in all the way.
Britt said, yes, I loved it.
Oh. You think you'll do it again? You keep practicing.
Spicy toast, I love smoked cheese.
Dang. Like, we bought a smoked cheddar, and it's pretty good. It's better than I thought it was, but I know that, like, I do not like a smoked Gouda. Like,
Since it's a funny thing, because he doesn't like ranch or whatever.
what? Now that's wild.
She said, whole ranch or blue cheese?
Oh, we've done that more than once for sure. Do you remember who won?
I don't.
I feel like it was ranch, but it might have been 50-50, like straight up.
It's an acquired taste, but like blue cheese with like honey.
Oh, yeah,
That's fine.
that is so good. No, don't you dare get off center. We're not playing this game.
You said smoke everything.
I like smoked meats, smoked salmon. What else? I don't know what else there is, but. Alright, now we're back in it.
Destructo in the vertical.
Destructo.
Destructo always comes in the stream, maybe 3 or 4 times and just says, I hate myself.
Oh, Destructo.
And then Destructo just learned how to use 8-ball.
Oh no.
And Destructo says, 8-ball, am I worthless AF? And 8-ball says the answer to that isn't pretty.
Bro. I just don't know if you're being serious or if you're trolling, like, straight up. And either way, life's worth living. You got
I said,
this.
Nick, I don't believe the hype, brother. Sorry.
Dang. Tiny said that?
Can't knock it till you try it.
We gotta try it. Honestly, just like a good piece of blue, yeah.
What's maybe even try to start out with Gorgonzola.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little less
Tamer. Yeah, it's tamer.
crazy than blue cheese. And just don't look at it.
Oh, you know what's also a really good blue? Like, if you're familiar with the idea of brie, how it's like a really soft cheese, they do a triple cream brie, but it's a triple cream blue. And it's like a really soft sparkle blue, and that is so good. Instead of having like the one that breaks and crumbles, it's a soft sparkle one.
Strictly said it's a bit of both.
You are what you tell yourself, so I've been in the sad girl vibes in my life. You won't get out of it until you start believing in yourself.
Sunset said we always say things like say the things we like. So what's something you guys don't like?
I don't like olives. What's what you like? I don't like olives, bro. They're freaking gross. All of them.
I wish that I liked sardines, but
Oh, man.
awful. I tried to get sardines on pizza once. The worst mistake.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny.
Somewhere
There was a
along the
place,
way. Honestly, I don't like ice cream.
That's such a hot take, it's like unbelievable. And it's true, guys, I can vouch for that.
I don't know how these places stay in business. It's friggin' 3 o'clock on a Tuesday.
And there's like a
Baskin
line
Robbins
for
got
free.
15 people in there.
That's so funny.
Instructor said I don't like mustard.
I used to not like mustard either. That was an acquired thing for me. I think stone ground mustard changed my idea. I had always had yellow mustard in my mind of what mustard was, but I didn't understand the difference between stone ground yellow mustard and yellow regular. But
Captain said you definitely want a bit of blue cheese in mac and cheese.
I've never. Dang, I would try that.
Leslie's out here. Bonds, I said I like smoked food, but it's actually toxic to smoke with certain woods.
I can see that. Oh, we passed an hour. I think I can start trimming.
We're at 58
Very
minutes.
cool. Go to the base plate, and then I think we're gonna put some handles on some mugs together.
Actually just said sherbet question mark.
Dang,
no.
I used to like sherbet.
I mean, maybe gelato,
Oh, gelato.
but
You gotta be like in Italy to enjoy it.
Since it said Nick, you don't like ice cream? Yeah, I know. And it just makes me sad just seeing people enjoy
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I'm missing out on something.
And you like other stuff, you like brownies. The brownie guy.
Ruby said, love olives with the seed.
Dang, I really don't know. I've only ever had the black olives and the ones they stuff with things, like at a salad bar. I don't like any of that.
We had some advice for Destructo as well.
Mm.
For all the people who were flicking through the shorts lives, we do have 2 streams on our YouTube channel. The other one,
Yes.
it's totally free. It's just a separate stream.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to our YouTube channel and go to the live section between shorts and videos and then live,
Mm-hmm.
you can find the other stream, and that's where the Swan fan is hanging out. And someone had some advice for Destructo. Sunset said, if you're trolling, knock it off. And if you're being serious, maybe get some therapy and help. Problem solved. And Tiny said, who was trolling?
Destructo. I'm not sure. Destructo, come on over. Join the Swan fam and hang out with us. We'll brighten your whole day. Your whole life will be changed when you join the Swan fam.
Ruby said, homemade mac and cheese, never boxed.
Wow. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what you did at that last mac and cheese that you made.
Ashley
It's
said,
like insane.
That was my first job. It was so awesome. Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors.
Really? Your first job? Dang.
Give a big shout out to Britt with the 200 joules.
Well, let's go, Britt. Thank you for the jewels. That's very, very kind of you. One more base plate, and then let's put some handles on some mugs.
Sunset said, I love mustard, and everyone's going to attack me in the comments, but I don't like seafood.
Wow, no seafood at all? Sometimes it's like hard because a lot of people just don't make seafood correctly. Like, you can really mess up a piece of salmon, you know? And then be like, yeah, I don't like salmon. But if you had a really good piece of salmon, you know it's freaking really good.
Honestly,
Same with shrimp.
how can you keep such a deep secret to yourself? It can help you get over your aversion to frozen delight.
Who said that? Oh my gosh. He said it before, it's not a secret.
Sunset said, to make you happy, I got ice cream yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I missed a bunch of chats here, guys. Shout out to you guys. Once we get started on the food chat, it just, the comments just roll.
There you go. Heavy.
We got the pottery dude in the chat.
Oh, what's up, man?
Is the bat mate under an insert? That's a great way to throw. The last piece you threw was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So, we do not use inserts. We just have our bats. These guys, we buy a 12 by 12 MDF and cut them down to 6 by 6s. And then we use a cut piece of chamois as our like non-slip grip surface. So there's no bat system. It's just the bat on the chamois on the wheel. It works as long as you keep the chamois nice and clean, so it's like damp and wrung out. And you also have to be very centered.
Kevin said he makes some beautiful pottery.
Oh, let's go, Kevin. Thank you.
Crazy James said watching from India, much love.
Let's go, guys. Let us know where you're watching from. Hello to India from Florida. We're out here in Lakeland, Florida. It is a kind of cold and rainy day here.
Amy Fireflies, and how many years of practice does it take to get this good?
Well, we are going on 10 years, but you don't need to be throwing for 10 years to make pieces that you like.
I can't believe they even let you have that hand cadence.
That's a she and the
Ruby said Nevada City, California.
Let's go.
Kevin said watching from the state of Maine.
Mmm. Very cool.
Karen said Texas near Fort Worth.
Oh, nice. Texas fan.
And Pottery Dude said I'll have to try that, and also I'm in Maryland.
Maryland. Very cool.
We lived up north. Used to love going to Annapolis.
Annapolis is one of our favorite places.
Sunset said just all caps New York.
New York.
Heaven Duet said Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Kakin said I'm eating pork leftover in Goiza tonight. It's
Yum.
good. The original pork got rather rendanged, but the fat in the pork is now making these super crispy.
Ooh. Ah, yum dumplings.
Mike McFly said Swan City and Orlando ?
Oh, snap. So we're in Lakeland, about an hour and a half outside of Orlando, closer to Tampa. And Lakeland is coined the Swan City because they have so many swans here. Not far from Orlando though. Alright. I guess I'm gonna make one more. We got one more large to make, and then we're gonna start putting some handles on some pots. Alright, so our chamois nice and clean. Fresh bat down. Tapped. Just got a live order. Who the heck are you?
Alright guys, it's gonna be number 3, live order.
You guys are freaking killing it today.
Who is it?
Let's see. Be nice if my phone worked. Cynthia
Where?
in Constableville, New York. Are you in the chat, Cynthia? Are you in the chat, Cynthia? Getting a Sunrise tall curvy mug in 12 ounce.
Did they use the code?
They use the Swan Fam. All right, what's your handle? Who are you? Who are we talking to?
Alright, if you're here, Cynthia, we will make your order for you live.
Right
Just
now.
let us know that you're watching. Honestly, the customers are really killing it today.
They are killing it.
We got CJ in the chat said yes, it's CJ.
Ah, CJ. Let's go. I always get like, I can't keep like real names and handles straight. Like, that's so funny. All
Big
right.
Shout out to CJ.
Let's go, CJ. We're making your order right now.
CJ is one of the winners of the, I believe it was the 20K giveaway.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I'm also placed an order when they were declared one of the winners. Remember what they got? It's a mug.
I think. Crap. I think it was a mug. Was it a triple malt mug?
Big shout out to CJ.
All right, perfect. Got some clay right here for you. Fall curvy mug in Sunrise coming up.
We have I have a message for you all on Rumble.
Ooh, what's up? What's the message? Oh, and they just started following us. Shout out to you.
Alright, this one's for CJ.
Let's go.
16 ounce.
It's a 12 ounce.
12 ounce. Tall, curvy mug, Sunrise.
Got you. 1 pound, 4 ounces on the wheel. Let's get it really nice and centered.
Something to live order number 3 today. Is that a record?
I don't think it is a record. We had that one day where like all of you guys ordered. It was crazy. You remember that? It was like back to back to back to back. That was
We had to do double power hour because people kept
ordering.
ordering. So we promised we'd make everything live. And I know Gail ordered Barbie.
I think it was his Blueberry debut day. Like,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let's walk us through here.
All right, let's go. We're opening it up. 1/4 inch from the bottom. Pulling out a nice flat base. Compress our base so we don't get any cracks. And we're going to take all this clay here, give it a nice push back into center, holding the rim.
I think it said CJ is Cynthia, but I'm no Cinderella. Martha said Cinderella.
Cinderella. Wow. There we go.
And I think it's a
sweet.
And a fabulous pour over works great.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're getting good use out of all the pieces. That's what we want.
So working on saving for my own L&L kiln this late summer.
Yes. Well, that's a good question. Why L&L? We've been looking at kilns ourselves. L&L is a very good brand.
Ashley said, feel like it should be a bingo. Take a quick look.
Oh,
Mug thrown, that'll be one.
nice.
We have members in the chat. We have 3 good predators so far. Wedging.
No.
Oh, and we do have a live order.
There it is.
Shout out to Ruby, Sunset, and CJ.
That's crazy, guys. Thank you. Alright, pull up our bevel. Select my
Thanks and fun facts.
fun facts.
Hard attitudes can destroy something they love, so be thankful in all things and see the beauty that others create just saying.
Yes.
And Bronzak said, just a random creative idea, how hard would it be to create a mushroom base?
Not hard. We could do that.
Karen said, we just bought a used scut and are getting an outbuilding wire for it.
Ah, that's our dream.
Pottery Dude said, L&L are very user-friendly in terms of changing elements, relays, and thermocouples. I have an E23T that I love.
Oh, nice. We've used Scuts, L&Ls, and Olympics. I feel like Scuts have been the best. And then L&Ls,
Oh, we're currently in
right there. Currently using, I said Olympic, but I meant Paragon, I'm sorry. Paragon.
I would not recommend Paragon.
Definitely agree.
She just said the elements have holders. I was an art teacher and had a large Jupiter and L&L kiln. Jupiter L&L kiln. Worked for 10 years, no repairs.
Wow, that's freaking awesome. We've had our Paragon for 3 years, is that right? Maybe 2.5.
Yeah.
And we've had to change the elements, and some of the bricks are,
We've gone through 2 thermocouples.
yeah.
A whole set of elements.
Mm-hmm.
A relay.
A relay. And the bricks are like not looking nice, like they're,
We've been through 2 full set of kiln shells from warping and cracking. The thing is, the kiln is operating 24/7, so.
yeah, so we do fire 3 times a week, which is insane, but the shelves this is what we learned, is there's 2 different kinds of ways that they make kiln shelves. The quarterite shelves is they either have a mold and they pour it in there, and it's like it's a molded shelf, or they compress layers together, and ideally you're getting the compressed layered shelf. The poured ones do warp a lot easier. So we were told that the original shelves that we received from Paragon were the poured method. The new shelves that we got, they did warp as well, but not as much. And I think that's because we fire so much. Obviously they're not going to last forever. They're not going to be straight forever, especially when you're firing 100 times a year. Alright, I'm going to get this shape really nice. We come up, round out the top.
Robbie said, I just saw a YouTube video where they would burn horsehair on the jars.
Yeah, that's a really cool style. It's a style of raku firing. It's like a outdoor atmospheric firing.
I said, what's a scut?
It's a brand name of a kiln. It's like, honestly, like, I don't know if anybody would argue, but it's like the highest end kiln you can get.
And Sarah in the vertical said it's hard to hear you, and I have my volume all the way up.
Sarah, so we do have 2 streams on our YouTube channel right now. Right now you're watching from our mobile broadcast, so it's just from our phone to you. The other stream that we have on our YouTube channel is way better. We have the microphone hooked up to it, so you can hear us way better. Come on over there. It's on our YouTube channel, you just have to go click the other stream. Alright, this mug is done. What do you think, CJ? Perfect. Alright, last touch. Come right in the bottom. Create a little spiral.
Karen said Raku is awesome. He's gonna do it next.
That's cool.
Captain said Raku is great fun.
Raku is fun.
Sarah said Raku is so beautiful, especially when wood or sawdust.
Yeah, that's just it though. Like, unless you treat your pieces with something, they're not food safe. They won't hold water. So all your pieces are pretty much decorative unless you treat it with something like liquid quartz.
Big shout out to CJ.
Thank you, CJ.
They said love everything you make.
Oh, we appreciate you. We have a challenge this year, 1 new product every month. So we have to still rethrow the soup mug, but we do have in the process of being finished a ramen bowl, 7 inches wide, is that right? Ramen bowl, we have our soup mug that's being re-prototyped. We have an incense burner. And are we doing pitcher for this month? So we're doing. Gotta do something for this month.
We're already 7 minutes gone into it.
Oh my goodness.
Got Central Mass Paranormal Society in the chat.
Yo, what's up? Welcome in. Alright, centered up. We're gonna make 1 more hanging planter.
This said Raku would agree with pasta. Is that what you're
Like ragu. Huh?
Yeah.
I like that one. Alright, we are making a hanging planter. We're gonna make the top dome first, and then we're gonna make the base plate. And then we're going to attach handles to mugs, guys. Gotta do it. Let's open this up, creating a nice flat base here. Then we're gonna take all this clay, bring it back into the center. Small pull up towards the middle, hold our rim. This is going to be a big dome shape, so I want to start as a cylinder. I don't want it to flare out too much before we want it to. So we're going to bring this up, get some height. I'm going to grab the bottom here. Very close to the edge of the bat. That's okay. See? Start pulling it open a little bit. Leave extra clay in the center so we can get a really wide dome. We need it to be 7 inches wide. Compression at the top.
Got a passerby in the vert.
Oh, what's up, passerby?
G'day,
Oh, good day. A little more water in the center. actually make this a big dome. Alright, now we can shape it up. Right at the bottom, push out a little bit more at the bottom half.
Mine just says, I have a really wide dome.
Alright. Make this look less like a vase and more like a circle. There it comes. Alright. I have 7 inches on our calipers. We need it to be about a quarter every single time, just a little bit wider. I want to put our mark here, so. There we go. Extra pull. Up. Open the top up a little bit more too.
And so I'm still here just listening and thinking if I should crochet or not.
Ooh. If you've got the feeling, you should. Alright, let's just get the water out from the inside here, all that slurry. With our sponge. And solidify our drainage hole. Nice. Alright. Get rid of all that extra goop. And we're gonna wire this off. Right up underneath. Straight underneath the whole piece. Boom. Done deal. Softly pick them up. Oh, that's a big dome. Alright. Put them right on over here. We have one base plate to make to match this guy.
We got passerby in the other chat.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
I'm just doing the
passerby.
Swan City rounds. Have a kick-axe day, people.
Let's go. Thank you,
Good shot,
passerby.
passerby. Have a ripper day, mate.
Ripper. Nice. Alright. 1/8 for our base plate. Come down.
We got Sarah over here as well.
Oh, let's go, Sarah.
And I'm watching this chat. I can definitely hear man talking better than the other chat.
Thanks for making the transition.
Love the channel. You two are chill. Love the vibe.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Welcome in. Definitely welcome in.
Time said 8 ball. Should Tammy crochet today? 8 ball says the heavens point to yes.
Oh, there you go. Even 8 Ball says to be creative.
So my boyfriend and I are planning to grow some fruits this year, and I'm thinking that maybe there. I got a little look so beautiful next to all of it.
Aww.
She said, you know you're old when you get excited about planting.
Planting is what's up. We should have all learned way younger about planting.
And he said, looking at pottery, soup, and cracker bowls together. Great idea.
Mmm. Nice.
And Karen said we're expanding our garden a lot this year,
Ooh.
and I think it's super exciting.
Yeah, we're super pumped to start a garden. We want to have a bunch of fruit trees.
Got room for 12 trees.
you definitely want to do 2 of everything. I know you had said 2 of each tree. Definitely 2 peach trees.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Land needs some work. Got Dominica in here.
Oh, Dominica.
And we got Bell Hill Pottery in chat.
Oh, Bill Hill. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're making a base plate right now for our hanging planter. This guy's gonna be 7 inches wide. So come right up under here and get the rest of that clay pinched and pulled all the way out.
Hackett said trees or trees? Definitely trees.
Trees.
We got room for like 12 trees. I'm gonna get peach tree. I'm looking at dwarf avocado. He's making grapefruit. Trying to figure out what'll work well in Central Florida, but also like I'm thinking maybe a lemon tree, but like how many lemons can you eat? I want like useful trees to produce fruit so we can have fresh things to eat.
A really big 2 like native trees down here are like a mulberry tree, which is like a blackberry but long, which is kind of funny, and loquat, which is like a tiny citrus that you can just eat like a grape. I've never had a loquat though. I'm interested in them, but I wouldn't want to get a whole tree without even trying one, you know?
We're definitely gonna get a banana tree.
Oh yeah. I guess what we're learning about bananas too is they grow themselves into a circle. You're gonna end up with a banana circle. I mean, orange or no?
Catkin did say young people should be gardening for sure. Ashley said make sure to get different varieties for cross pollination.
Oh yes.
I was maybe even considering like bees.
Like what?
Bees.
Oh yeah.
But I'm kind of like I don't want to be.
You don't want to be stung?
No.
Being stung is supposed to be good for you. I don't want to be stung either, but I also want bees. Like, I feel you. You get the whole suit, you won't be stung. Unless they're just like mad at us.
Karen said, look, get some more rare fruits. They tend to fruit longer and be better for you, like jujube.
Oh, what's that? I'm not sure. It's got to be something that like we know that we're gonna eat and that we're gonna be able to preserve if we have like a ton of them, or possibly sell if we have so much of it that. All right, quick dip in our water bin back here.
Rhonda said some fruit trees are self-pollinating, and others need a male and female tree to produce fruit.
Oh my gosh. What? I thought it was like male and female, like, on the same tree. You know what I'm talking about? Like.
Ashley said native plants for your areas and learn your garden zone. I'm in 8B.
Yeah, we're in 10A.
And Sarah said, since I'm new, what is the item that you're making?
We were just making a hanging planter, base plate and top. So let me show this off before we change forms. But this is our hanging planter for our studio. So this is a 7-inch wide body with the separate base plate, and it's all attached with our plant-friendly polytwine. It's connected in the center, and you can plant right in it. So this is our Swiss cheese monstera. It has some pieces that I need to like seriously trim this guy, but all of this is like new growth from the last like, would you say like 2 months? I think maybe it's getting heat damaged, which is funny because it's like right there and the sun hits it, so it might want less direct sun, but it's pretty nice. So pretty much what happens is water goes in, there's drainage between each piece on the inside, and the water goes right into the base plate and stays in the base plate because of the retention. It's totally flat on the bottom, there's no hole, so it doesn't make a big mess in your house. You can keep it inside or outside. Ours lives right there. But we are gonna put some handles on mugs right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. These are the handles that we pulled before the stream. We have some mugs that are trimmed and ready to go. So let's see.
Listen, also, some fruit trees require a certain number of cold hours to produce fruit. So that's something to consider.
Cold hours? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, fun fact, horticulturally, bananas are herbaceous plants, not actual trees.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely mind-blowing. Alright, this is what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do Ashley's espresso cup. Look how cute this guy is.
I think Katkin said, what was the name of the plant?
The one that we have is Swiss cheese monstera. It's like really viney like this, but it's a monstera leaf and it's got those cutouts, Swiss cheese monstera. That's looking good. This is where our handle is hiding. And what we're gonna need, teeny tiny handle right here. A little bit, oh no. There was a spider on this and I'm a little afraid that he fell into my shoe. A little bit of magic water. There's this water mixed with soda ash and sodium silicate to create a really, really tight bond. I hope he's not on me. But,
Ash said, shots of espresso coming soon.
Alright, we're gonna line up the handle with our logo. And manipulate the handle a little bit more so it's exactly how we want it to look.
Ashley said, blue cheese hanging plant.
What the heck?
And Sarah said, it looks like it's almost self-watering.
You could try. We had somebody once ask for a really, really deep base plate so they could self-water. Our tabletop planters we do make with the attached bases so that you can self-water. You can put the water on the side and then it just drinks when it's ready. Alright.
As I said, monoecious plants have pistils and stamens. And dioecious plants require male and female trees to produce fruit.
We're gonna have to, thank you for saying something like that. We're gonna have to definitely make sure.
William said, never own a guava tree, trust me. Cleanup is the worst.
Really?
Yeah, that's another one. Like, since we're in Central Florida, we gotta have a couple of orange trees.
Orange trees.
That's like the biggest thing.
That's huge. Who out there, this is something that I guess I would just saw was, does anybody make their own kitchen cleaner? I saw like you can use orange peels and vinegar and it creates like a disinfectant. Is that true? Anybody out there know?
Rhonda said, did you and Nick get doused with soda ash water to create your tight bond?
Oh my god, that's cute.
And Tiny said, where's the little guy? Just showed up.
Seriously.
Where you been, little guy?
Everybody's been waiting for you.
Got pooped twice and doesn't care.
Wow. Alright, handle's on. Get the teeny tiniest handle ever.
Katkin said, persimmons are a darn messy tree.
That was another one that they said, we were watching some videos about native, like, things that would grow really well in Florida, persimmons. I don't know if I like that though. Alright, little cleanup.
Ash just said about little guy, he's like, it's snack time, Dad, and where's the water? Hydrate.
Oh my gosh. Hydrate for little guy. Perfect. This is gonna get put over here under wraps for at least a day so that that bond that we created can be solidified together. Alright, let's organize this because I'm a little disorganized here. Got some big handles. I don't know if I even pulled enough handles, I just pulled a bunch. These right here. Sweet. Gonna get some foam so we can rest our mug without squishing him up. And all our mugs are down here. Looking good. Got a 16-ounce tall curvy mug. We're gonna create a little flare. These are just nibs that we hand pulled at the beginning of the stream. Just in a little bit of a thicker style. This way we can attach this nib to the bottom of the pot and then pull our handle right off the piece and create a nice organic handle.
Felipe Garbe said, Cuckoo del Belgique.
Cuckoo! That's
Or
amazing.
Belgique.
Belgique. Cuckoo.
Bonzai said, fruit trees are expensive and can be a lot of work. So you want to make sure you get the right trees that will give you the right return on your investment.
Thank you, definitely, 100%. We want to have a prosperous field of whatever we plant, so. What? Let's freaking go! Tiny!
Big shout out to Tiny for the 7 months.
That's amazing. We love you, Tiny.
I can say no. Oh, shoot, sorry.
Alright.
Ashley said, Ruby is going crazy on the TV with the kitty.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy said he's drinking out of Nick's cup.
Is he? Wow. Crazy boy. Alright, so we're getting this handle attached. Right here, I wanted to like mimic our bevel that we created when we were throwing this piece. And we're gonna blend that flare that we created in.
Captain said little guy deserves his own new mug.
Oh my gosh. A little guy mug. That'd be awesome. Alright. This is how we're gonna start. We're gonna flip this guy upside down. And we're gonna pull this handle softly right off of this piece. Get a nice organic handle.
William said Jess, spiders in North America, only 2 poisonous ones. Brown recluse, rare in Florida, and black widows are common in Florida.
The ones that are in here that I see often are the jumping spiders. I'm not, you know, I would say I'm not afraid of them, but like, of course, when a spider's like near you, I don't want it to touch me. It's like, get away from me. What are the ones that you see that you end up killing? Are they the widows?
They are brown widows.
Brown widows.
Juan said, Nick, Jess, I agree, thank God for answered prayers, even for prayers never uttered.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wish you guys were along with us for the journey, but I mean, it was really the Holy Spirit
Yes.
put us with the realtor.
Made everything happen exactly the way it was supposed to happen.
Seriously, can you imagine little cat mugs?
I want to. Alright, nice compression right here, and then there's some extra clay that we're just going to take off. Don't need any of that. I'm just going to blend this down.
Dominica said, Sarah, they do have little cat flower pots.
Oh, that's true. We do have I can't wait to clean all this stuff too. Our little kitty cat planters. So we throw this in a taller planter, and then we carve out the ears and we carve out little whiskers. And he has a drainage hole right in the back where his tail would be. So this is the style of our tabletop planter where it has an attached base plate and the drainage, so you can put water in the side and then let the plant drink when it's ready, or use it as regular drainage, either way. And we make this in 3 different sizes, and then the small size we do in the cat or the regular. And that stemmed from a custom order, which is so cool. I love when that happens. It was for a local cat adoption center here in Lakeland, Botany Cats. Alright. Nice. Alright, that's the type of handle we're looking for here. And we're gonna dry this upside down so we can get a nice pull to it. We're working with gravity, not against it.
June said, how much is that mug?
I can't remember exactly all the prices. I think the 16-ounce mug is $55 on our website, and then we give you a code because you found us through the live stream. Code SWANFAM is 35% off. But you can see all of our products and all the glazes that we offer on the website, swancityceramics.com. And then we make all the glazes ourselves too. And there's currently, I think, 13 different ones. Alright, let's see. There's another mug coming out. Careful. Nice. Alright, straight up. Let's go. Same deal, we're just going to give it little tiny taps, holding with our middle and thumb finger to create a flare all the way around. Rotate this little bit, and I want this to be a 45-degree angle, so I'm tapping it into a 45 so we can attach it right in the center here, and then have some clay to blend out. One method of making your handles that some people like is when you put your handle on, you can put a coil of clay around the whole handle to create a strong bond. But if you add this flare, it acts as a coil. So it's kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. There we go. Line up where we want our handle to go. And I like it to be right in line with our logo, our Swan City logo. So, score and slip both sides. This way the 2 pieces have a connection, a joint, that's what I'm trying to say, to mend together. And then adding the water is the glue with the two. I'm right in here bracing underneath. Give it a little twist so we can get that clay mushed into all the serrations that we created. And any extra clay we can just blend away.
Kakin said to Bonsai, is the Chihuahua Desert full of chihuahuas?
What? Chihuahua Desert, is that what's in Erin?
That's where he lives.
In the Chihuahua Desert? I didn't realize that that's what it was called. Yeah, one of the scariest things I think I've ever seen was like, what you call like just rogue dogs. Like if you're like somewhere and there's just like a bunch of dogs that don't belong to anybody. That is scary.
Rogue dogs.
What would you call that? Like stray dogs. A bunch of
Dominique
stray
said I'm
dogs.
assembling at the moment too,
Hey.
but a Lego set in an ultra small version, my fingertips hurt.
Oh no. Dang.
Kakin said, we do not actually condone killing two birds with one stone.
Asterisk. It depends, are you in survival mode or not? Because, I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Kakin said, it's a whole region in Mexico.
For what?
The Chihuahua.
The Chihuahua Desert? Ah,
And Bonsai said to Kakin, unfortunately, too many.
wow.
And Karen said, pack.
Pack of wild dogs.
He just said, we call them coy dogs. We have a lot of them.
Man, that's scary. Alright, got our handle about where we want it to be. My scoring slip this side as well. So, little score, a little bit of our water in there. Line it up. Looks good. I want it to be kind of like right at the top of the lip. And then blend it down. Something like that looks really good. Beautiful. And then we just blend all of any little imperfection out. We do this mug in a 12 ounce and a 16 ounce, depending on what you like. We do it in the different glaze colors, but we also offer it in brown stoneware, which is so underrated. The brown stoneware, we really like it when the exterior is unglazed and it's just raw clay, and then we clear glaze the inside. This way, like the outside ends up getting sanded down. It's super smooth. I love the feel of those. Alright, that's nice.
Karen said, nice shape on that mug.
Oh, thanks, Karen. Alright, looks like we've got 4 more mugs and a stein and 2 bells. So let's see what we can get done. Nice. Find our logo. Come right on up. water. Boom. And handle. This one. Give it a couple taps to create a flare of clay.
Tad said, I knew what it was. It wasn't between me.
What?
He was he like dropped a movie quote, but it wasn't for me.
Oh wow.
And that's like, I honestly wish we would have done Monday, Wednesday streaming today.
Oh yeah?
Because like I don't watch sports or anything,
Mm.
except the Masters tournament, which starts on Thursday.
Really?
So I'll be here for the stream. But I'll
Jeez.
pretty much be watching the Masters.
Oh. It's all done?
Yep. I got stuff going on tomorrow.
Oh really?
Like a hole-in-one contest.
Dang.
No, Dominica said they're doing a Lego set,
Yeah.
and like she said, my fingers hurt.
Yeah.
You remember in Happy Gilmore, where like the old lady, she's like, they're like forced to make blankets.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
like, my fingers
My
hurt.
fingers hurt. Oh my gosh.
And then he's like, now your back's gonna hurt
Oh my god.
because you just pulled landscaping duty.
Oh my gosh. Is that the quote that was dropped?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
We got Anthony in the chat.
Hey yo, Anthony.
Say your signal keeps dropping out.
Dang, on the vertical.
Not sure. It
Oh man.
might be a YouTube problem.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Destructo said, do you guys happen to know how much paint I need to paint an average sized room?
Do you? What's an, I mean,
You got ChatGPT, Grok, Claude,
Claude, what's that?
ask.
Oh, you should definitely ask Grok, man. That's a great question for Grok. Especially if you can just like use your feet and like get the square footage real quick. Alright. What color are you painting your room in? Alright, little tiny soft pulls. Pretty much just looking for the right thickness, and then we can cut the length off wherever we want it to be.
He said, black like my soul.
Do not paint your room black, bro. It'll just add to depression. Even though I know that was a joke, there's no way you're painting your room black.
Karen said, don't forget primer or use paint with primer.
Mmm.
We got Manny in the chat.
Mandy!
Said, landscaping duty, turn your volumes up, people. I have an announcement to make.
Get out of here. I want to hear this so bad, Mandy.
Destructo did say, just kidding. She said, I don't know what the announcement is, but I'm here.
Dang. I was like ready for like the like. I'm so glad you're here, Mandy. Always happy whenever you're here. Alright, scored and slipped. Let's get this nice and lined up. A little push. Nice. And we're bracing the back of this pot so we don't just squish it, but we're gonna blend down any of that extra clay. I'm gonna come in here and just soften all those little fingerprints we would have made. Done deal.
She said, oh, I let Jess down. So I'll think of something, I promise.
You being here is enough. Oh, I'm sorry. I made it. I made some hype out of it. You're just awesome. There she is. Blend out any extra little goobers that would be in there. Mug number 3 down. Go under the covers.
William said this is for Destructo 1 to 2 gallons for a 12 by 12 room.
There you go.
He said, how are you, Nick and Jess and everybody else?
I'm chilling. How are you, Mandy? Did you do any research on this thing tonight? See if it's going on or no?
I checked Facebook. It doesn't say that it's canceled or anything, so.
Alright. Alright, little pats. Get a little flare of clay rolling. Score and slip both sides. A little bit of our magic water to create our slip right on our piece. Right up underneath. Wiggle. Make sure we're nice and straight. Looks good. Blend out.
Kakin said, I've now eaten 18 homemade goises, and that's not enough.
It's never enough, dude. I always want like 20 dumplings. It's like crazy. It's not enough.
We got Anonymous 1 in the chat.
What's up, Anonymous?
Said, made with love and care and teas and details. Long time no see.
Yeah, 100%. Glad to have you back in, man. Alright. Nice and smooth. Now we can pull this guy right up off of this piece. Wet fingers and soft little pulls. And we rotate back and forth because the pressure of our hand is not symmetrical, so make this handle as even as possible. Going for a specific thickness. And after that, create the length. I like to give it like a little bit of a pre-curl. Sit it right where we think it's supposed to go. For this next step, I need my pants and I'll be covered in water, so.
Sir said, I want a homemade goise cat.
I know, right? Gotta share with the class. Are they steamed or fried? That's the real question.
Karen said, do you enjoy doing handles?
You know, I do in small batches, like when there's like 10 or less handles, they're nice. When we end up like with a ton of handles, it ends up being a lot. But definitely the process that we do them in, pulling them off the form like this, is my favorite way to do it. Makes it much more enjoyable. I used to hate handles so much that I just like wouldn't even put handles on things. Like it was just just hated it. But finding a process that you don't hate, that works for you, that's the key.
We got Mike in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Mac?
He said, hello everyone, just want to say hello and continue lurking because my niece is staying over.
Oh, nice. Hello to your niece. Enjoy your day together.
Karen said, considering doing all thumb or handleless mugs.
I feel like nobody likes handles, like. But I'll tell you what, the people that buy pieces like handles. Like, people like handles. And when I'm drinking out of a cup, I want a handle. So it's like one of those things that you kind of You do what you want to do, but if you're out there to try to sell it, people are going to want handles.
Destructo said, time to inhale 2 gallons of paint. See you guys next time.
Oh my gosh, wear a mask.
Shout out to Destructo. I like this guy.
You like this guy?
It's funny.
Jeez. Careful out there.
CJ said, making banana bread.
Oh my gosh.
And Bonta said, figs, mangoes, and avocados are some good options for you guys.
Definitely want a fig tree. Are those the ones that we need 2 to cross-pollinate, or are those singular? Because I don't really want 2 fig trees, but I feel like one's enough. Definitely avocado and I love mango.
Definitely do want figs.
Yeah. Dude, fig jam is out of this world. Especially with cheese, the cheese talk we've been having today.
Ashley said, just heated up some chili that I made and going to get ready to go get the trees.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
a weeping cedar.
Wow. Dude, we're trying to make some chili too. Got all the stuff to make it. Just need some time. Oh, we're watching the Masters this week. Make some food. Anyone out there watch the Masters? Excited for it?
Kakin said figs.
Figs.
And Karen said, nope, just one fig.
Just one fig?
But Ashley said, yes, you need multiple figs. Oh, she said, you need multiple figs. I have 7.
How many figs do you get off of your one tree and how tall is it? How old is it? That's the real question. Are you getting like 20 figs a season? Because then we might need 2 trees. But I mean, also like we're thinking long term here. Have the tree for many, many years. Hopefully. Alright, scored. Created our slip. Attach our handle with just a little bit of a rotating pressure, bracing underneath the pot too. Make sure we're lined up with our logo, because that's how we like it. And then blend out any extra clay, creating our bond. There we go. Something like that. Flip over. And we'll take all that clay and we're going to blend it up. Create our joint at the top.
Give a shout out to Augustine for the jewels.
Yeah, thank you, Augustine, for all the jewels. We appreciate that.
I was going to say, technically, you already have a couple figs. The genus name is Ficus.
Let's go.
And it said, I love mango.
Mango
Especially
is so
freeze
good.
dried mango.
Pretty sure mango is good. Mango's so, like, how is mango so sugary? Like, it's like the fruitiest fruit. It's so good.
Karen said, my aunt and uncle had one that kept them on figs all year for years.
Wow.
I just said my fig is only 2 years old, so she only produced a few. But the raccoon got them when they were green right before they were able to ripe.
Oh no.
So my neighbor has a huge one, and it's really old,
Mm.
and she only has 1 fig on it.
Dang.
Well, she only has 1 fig, so it keeps producing a lot of fruit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just said there are certain species of fig that are pollinated by specific wasp species that only live in the native areas for one special species of fig.
Oh my gosh, dude, there's so much information to learn.
Guess I've gotta go. Be back later if you're still here.
Peace out, Gail. Thanks for hanging out all day. Alright, let's see. Place this guy where we think we want him. for both sides. A little bit of our water. Push straight down. Nice tight seal. Get rid of that extra clay.
Ash just said, bye Gail, I'm heading out soon too, guys.
No worries, Ash.
I think we'll take our break right about now then.
Alright.
We are ending the stream a bit early today. We've got an event that we are going to this evening.
Yay.
So I think we're gonna play the games like right now.
Can we do the games and still work?
If you want.
That's cool. I just want to get this stuff done. Especially if we're going kind of short today.
We'll just do them before then.
Okay.
We'll do games before, we'll work through it, and we'll wrap up after the games.
Alright. That sounds good. Do you want to do a round 2 of vert?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so let's do that now. Or I guess whenever we do that.
All right, guys, if you're watching this stream, we are ending this stream, but we're still streaming on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So, Michael, Destructo, Brooklyn, Panna, everyone who's in this stream, if you want to watch the rest of our stream, go to our YouTube channel, go to the other stream, and come on over.